All right, video now out of Southern California shows crews tackling the Franklin fire from the sky and on the ground in Malibu. On its fourth day, the fire stands at over 4,000 acres. CAL FIRE says containment is less than 10% right now. CBS News correspondent Carter Evans tells us with winds finally dying down, the thousands of people under evacuation orders hope to return home as early as tomorrow.
Well, this is one of several structures that had burned. This looks like was a little outdoor pavilion here. If you look inside, you can see what's left of a TV on the wall there. This building was just incinerated. The good news is the main home is pretty much unscathed. If you take a look behind me here, they had some good defensible space here, not too much brush, so the fire really didn't make it down here, and that's good news. But I want to give you a broader picture of what this fire has done to the mountains here, and just take a look at how black the mountains are here. There is no brush. There is no trees left. It is just bare hillside. And that gives you an idea of how intense this fire was. It really just incinerated everything all the way over there, too. You can see this mountain is completely black as well, and it goes miles back that way. But if you look and you look down, you'll notice that most of the homes were saved. So firefighters got in here and were able to save a lot of these homes. Really, only a few burned in the end, which is surprising for how intense this fire was. The good news is the wind has calmed down, so firefighters are probably going to make some good progress today. There are 6,000 people still under evacuation orders, but we expect that to change. Perhaps they could be allowed back as soon as tomorrow.
Oh, that's great news. Thank you, Carter. All right, the winds are dying down, and it sounds like they're getting a little bit of rain.
A little splash today, and
Fantastic.
even more as we head into our Saturday forecast, and that is really important to note. Let's actually head over to California real fast on the map. As we head into the afternoon hours today, it is still important to note that all the way over where the Franklin fire is at, with that 7% containment, about 4,000 acres, they are dealing with some leftover showers from a storm that's actually really impacting Northern California, but heading into Saturday, they'll get a pretty decent amount of rain sweeping throughout all of Southern California. So let's actually time this out real fast and talk about a couple of those fire weather conditions too. Here's what's happening as we head into the afternoon hours today. Winds are starting to die down. You heard him say it just a second ago. That is such an important factor of this fire too, because those winds got anywhere up to around 70, 80, even 95-mile-per-hour wind gusts were reported just into the overnight hours last night and the night before. Now, as we take a look at the wind gusts today, we're going to continue to see some gusty conditions at times in those hills, but there's a reason why the National Weather Service expired the red flag warning. The winds are dying down and relative humidity is starting to increase. Now, the other big issue, though, is air quality alerts widespread throughout Los Angeles, stretched down over into Long Beach, too. You see that smoke concentration kind of pushing offshore for a second and then right back into communities close to Malibu and all the way down south as we head into our Friday forecast as well. But besides the fact that we're dealing with smoke, there is some good news, and we just mentioned it. It's the rain. We see a little splash as we head into the afternoon hours today, mostly offshore, but advancing the clock into Friday where it is a dry day, and then all the way until Saturday afternoon and evening. That's when we're going to see more impressive rainfall totals throughout those communities that desperately need it, Liz.
Firefighters have to be thrilled for a little bit of relief in that firefight. Thanks, Jess.